Welcome back. Tonight we're talking about sick days. When are you and your child well enough to go to work or school, or when should you stay home? Making a house call tonight, Dr. Sarah Mulder from the Traverse Area Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic. Welcome back, Sarah.
It's good to be back. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. So there are actually ways to know, hey, not going today.
Absolutely. So there's certain times when we know that you or your child shouldn't be at school or at work, and that's one of the questions that I get most often in the clinic is when can they go back to school? And
yeah, because you're always worried about getting other kids sick.
Exactly, getting other kids sick, and if they're just too sick to concentrate on school, then what's the point of going?
Exactly.
So one of the things that we know that's absolutely a time when you shouldn't be at school or at work is if you have a fever. So a fever more than about 100.5 means that even if you don't have other symptoms, you could still be contagious or revving up for a virus. So stay home if you have a fever or your child has a fever.
And then next up, I know diarrhea, rash, things like that.
Absolutely. So if they're vomiting or if they have diarrhea, don't make your child make a run from the playground to the bathroom. Be nice, keep them home, at least until you're sure that they are able to handle a day at school. And a rash, especially a spreading rash that's new, there's no way of telling whether or not it's contagious or not unless you have your physician take a look at it. So you or your child has a rash that's new, have it checked out.
Now, what about coughing? Sometimes it's just a little cough, but sometimes it's that deep cough.
Sure. So a cough that's distracting, especially distracting to your child or children around them, you should definitely stay home from school or stay home from work, because that's how germs get spread, and if they're distracted, then they can't learn. Same thing, keep in mind too, if you are working with a lot of people, especially children or the elderly, or if you happen to be handling other people's food, then you should absolutely stay home if you have a bad cough that you can't control. There's no reason to be exposing people to your germs like that.
So you would say that's the biggest way to spread things is the cough.
Cough, and by not washing your hands. So make sure that you teach your child good hand washing skills. Make sure that even if they're healthy, that they're washing their hands well. When they're sick, they're washing their hands well, and help stop spreading the illness by keeping them home when they need to be.
Now, you also say that a lot of people, especially with kids, is the red or pink eye.
So there's, again, no way of knowing whether or not that pink eye is contagious or whether or not that pink eye will get better with antibiotics unless you have your physician take a look at it.
And that could just spread through the whole school.
Exactly. So that's why, daycare providers, child care providers, get really nervous about pink eyes for a reason.
Now, I know a lot of kids, okay, I'm not feeling too well.
Right.
Mom, it aches here. Mom, my head hurts. How do you actually know when to listen to your child?
Sure. So you know your child best, and if they can't concentrate on their oatmeal at breakfast time, how are they going to concentrate on a whole day's worth of school? So, be nice, keep them home when they need it. And this especially goes for young children or babies. If they need a lot of extra attention because they're incredibly fussy or really tired, then that's more love and attention that your daycare provider is going to be able to provide. So be nice and keep them home and love them.
Now, so do the same rules apply for us going to work then? Because a lot of us, no, I can't take a sick day. I got to go in, I'm behind.
So the same rules apply to adults, especially adults that work with other people, work with children or the elderly, or again, handle food or work in close proximity with other people.
Yeah, I wouldn't want someone sick handling my food.
No, absolutely not.
I know you would.
Yep.
So do you have a last-minute health tip for all of us to remember?
Sure. So if you or your child are not able to concentrate on anything, then you stay home from school. It's going to be a waste if you go.
So it's kind of a red flag. If it's something your child likes and they're not into that.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep them home. Keep them home. You're better safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry. Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank you for having me again.
If you'd like more information on the Traverse Area Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic or some more tips that she just gave us, you can head over to our website at northlive.com.